Hello YouTube, time for another vlog. I'm always so hesitant to do vlogs because I always worry that they're boring. And I've had some comments from some of you saying like, please do the vlogs, we love the vlogs, don't feel weird about it. Because I feel like it's boring, even though I love watching other people's sort of daily vlogs. So anyways, all that to say, we're vlogging. So I just finished, I filmed my Boxycharm video this morning. I just finished editing it. So when I get home tonight on Wi-Fi, I will upload that. So I just did one client. I just had an eyebrow wax and now I've got a little bit of a break before my next set of nails. So my hair's in a ponytail now. My foundation's rubbed off my nose a little bit from my mask. That's fine. But so in the last vlog, I did a little haul of like some nail stuff that I had gotten, like some supplies, and I had showed you guys my new EFile. So that vlog came at a weird time, as you well know if you watched it. All the weird things happened with my skin, so I ended up having a bunch of days off and I didn't actually get to use the EFile. So I just unboxed, well, I just brought the EFile into this room where the nails happen and set it all up, and I turned it on and it's so quiet, so I wanted to share that with you guys. So this is my new EFile. This is where the old one would sit. It sits a little bit differently there. I may move it over to that little trolley, but I was like, I wonder if it sounds the same. So I put a little arbor band on it and I turned it on. How quiet is that? It's so quiet. I can't get over it. It's so much more quiet than my old one. The old one, when you would turn it on, it sounded like you're at the dentist. Like it was such a loud noise, and like oftentimes if clients got like phone calls while I was filing their nails, they'd have to like almost holler over the sound of it. So it's so much quieter. I'm very excited. So I'm gonna actually get to use it on a client today. My next client's just a shellac manicure, so I won't get to use it on her, but I have a set of, like I have a gel fill this afternoon, so I'll get to use it on her, so I'm really excited. So I put the other one in my cabinet over there as like my backup. Oh my gosh, my arm's tired from holding the camera. So I put it in the cabinet as a backup because it's happened to me before that my EFile has like crapped out in the middle of a set of nails and you're like, oh no. So now I always keep a backup. So this is the TUMAKOU Pro 520. It was quite a bit more expensive than the other one that I have, but it definitely feels a little bit like more heavy duty and like it might actually last me. So the other one I probably replaced it like once a year. Something would happen and I'd have to replace either the whole thing or the handpiece. So anyways, all that to say, the other day on Instagram, somebody sent me, somebody slid into my DMs and wanted to know if they sent me an EFile to try if I would do a video about it. And I was like, sure. So I guess I have a third EFile on its way to me. So whenever that arrives, I'll do a little like quick demo video for you guys of that. And then I'll probably take one of the 3 EFiles home to keep for when I do my own nails, because I usually do my own nails at home. I don't usually do them here at the salon. I feel like I'm rambling. So update on my skin. Look how much better it looks. Unbelievable. I'm still not wearing any like lip products. I'm just wearing like the Aquaphor lip balm that I had gotten. Not sure at this point if this perioral dermatitis was caused by the sunburn or by the mask wearing. The research I've done has kind of said it could be either. So I'm interested to see how things go this week wearing my mask at work, if it flares up again. I just had it on while I was doing my last client, and I definitely felt like my skin really heating up. So I think what I'm gonna try and do, I have like the reusable masks. I've been trying to wear those as much as possible just because the waist bothers me of like doing a disposable mask every day. If I'm doing a long appointment, like a full pedicure or something, I often will wear the disposable mask. But if I'm doing nails, because I have my plexiglass barrier set up, when I'm doing nails, I just have to wear the mask while I'm walking them in and walking them out, which is when I usually wear the fabric masks. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I was washing my mask every day. So I have like numerous. I have numerous reusable like fabric masks, and I would basically like pull one out of my cabinet, and then that's the one that I would wear today. So I think what I'm gonna do is change midday. Since I have so many and I have the option to do that, I think I'll wear one in the morning and then switch to a different one in the afternoon and see if that makes any difference. I'm like very nervous that this is going to be like a chronic problem, because I've read that once you get it, it can be. And I've also read that acne prone skin types are like more prone to these types of disorders. So yay me. So now I'm going to take you back into my office, because I did that whole haul last week of like supplies that I had gotten, and then I went back and got more. So I thought I'd share them with you guys. So I had mentioned in my last vlog that my gel system was on sale for the month of August. So I scooted back in yesterday, which was the last day of August, to pick up more, because I'm gonna use it, and it was such a good deal. It was like $20 off of the regular price, and I had a credit on my account from like Coastal Beauty Sales. That's my online store. It's always in the description box down below if you want to shop online. Anyways, I had a credit on there from that because a lot of people shopped through Coastal Beauty during self-isolation times. So I decided what I would do. I was going to save that money and use it for like stocking my retail shelves, but I don't really find people are buying much retail these days. The only thing I've ever really sold much of is the hemp lotion, and now because I can't allow people to like pick up the bottles and smell them and do all the things, it's not really selling. So instead of spending the money that way, I decided to just stock up my gels, because I know that I'm going to use them, and I can buy hemp lotion later. It goes on sale very often. So I went in to get some gels, and then I picked up some other things while I was there. So I got a big pack of my favorite files. These are the all season. They're just the black and green files. They're the 180 over 100 grit. I buy them in 50 packs. I only had about 6 files left in my drawer, so I had to pick those up. And quite often I just grab a pack of the 2x2 gauze squares when I'm there. This is what I use when I'm soaking off like a shellac product with the foil wraps. This is what I like to use for that. This is also what I use when I'm doing like brows or upper lip waxing to like cleanse the skin or apply like the serum afterwards. So picked up a pack of those. Here's my invoice. And then I mentioned in a vlog recently, not sure which one, it's been really hard to get pedicure products since we've been back to work, and one specific product that I've been trying to get my hands on is this. This is the Poto Expert tincture. So this is a product that I retail to clients if they have sort of a fungal thing going on. So I have a client who's got one toenail that's sort of changing color, and I've been trying to pick this up for her forever. So this is like an antifungal treatment, but it's also a hydrating product. So it rehydrates the nail plate. I've even retailed this to clients before that have just had like really dry peeling toenails. Maybe they've had polish on for too long. Maybe they used to wear gel polish and they wore it for a long time and took it off, what have you. Or if there's some situation where the nail's changing color or something bizarre is going on. This is the product that I always recommend to them. It's for healthy nails. It's to make your nails healthy. So it's got this little nozzle on the end, and basically what you do is you spray underneath the nail with that nozzle, and it absorbs into the nail plate and kind of fixes everything up. So I have been trying to get this for this client since June. It's September now. So I finally saw that they had one on the shelf. They only had one. I would have picked up a couple just to have one on hand. So I picked that up for her. I don't even know if she still wants it or needs it at this point, but I'll send her a message today and let her know it's here if she wants it. Otherwise, I'll just put it on my retail shelf. And then I got a message from a client last week that was looking for Nail Envy, and I didn't have any on the shelf. I don't stock, as I said, I don't stock a lot of retail. The only thing I sell much of in terms of impulse buys is like hemp lotion. So I don't keep things like this on the shelf because they do eventually go bad if they've sat there too long. So I just told her that I would pick it up and I would have it on hand for whenever she was in town again. She can come pick this up. So this is for a client as well. Nail Envy works great for strengthening the nails. And then I picked up 2 pots of gel. I was just gonna get one, and then I had them check my account and I had enough credit to get 2, and I decided just go for it because these will be gone in like 2 or 3 months. So a couple of jars of the clear gel. So now I've got 3 jars on backup, and the one I'm currently using is about half gone. So very excited about that. Like I said before, it only goes on sale once or twice a year. So it's good to stock up when you can. And then I picked up a fresh set of cuticle nippers. Cuticle nippers and toenail clippers are like the implements that I replace most often. Tweezers usually stay good forever. Cuticle pushers, I have one cuticle pusher that I got in my kit in school in 2004. So they last a very long time, but the cuticle nippers and the toenail clippers, eventually they'll either rust up or they'll get really dull, either from using them or from cleaning them so often. So I was gonna get a couple of sets of these, but they only had one, so I just grabbed what they had. But these are my favorite cuticle nippers. So if you are a nail person in the industry and you have a hard time with cuticle nippers breaking on you, these are the ones you need. These are the MBI Master Beauty Instruments. This is the number 116. So the reason I like these is because they're shaped like scissors. So usually they have like the little pinchers. I'll put a picture right here of like a standard cuticle nipper, and I find they just break. And because these ones are scissors, my fridge is running. If you hear that sound in like all of my videos, I have a fridge right there and that's the sound it makes. So because these ones are shaped like scissors, they don't break, they don't do anything, they just get dull after a period of time. So I picked up a fresh pair of those, very happy to have those. The next time I'm in there, if they have another set on the shelf, I'll grab them as well, because I like to have an equal number of cuticle pushers to cuticle nippers. And I like to have 5 sets, and right now I have 4 sets of nippers and 5 cuticle pushers, so I need one more to even things out. And I usually do about 5 clients a day. These days, I used to do about 8 people a day. Now I'm doing about 5. So if I have 5 sets of implements, then I only have to worry about sanitizing my implements once a day, which is really helpful. And then I picked up the Verb Hydrating Shampoo and Conditioner for myself. If you keep up with my project pan, I've been working through a bunch of open bottles of conditioner that I had sort of on the go. So I was using all of them with this shampoo, which I'm almost completely out of. And now I'm using like a travel size of conditioner because I ran out of conditioner. So I bought the matching set, and that's my little Maritime Beauty Supply haul. So I got a bunch more stuff 2 weeks in a row, but I hadn't been buying a lot of stuff over the last couple months, so it was kind of time for me to start restocking some things. So that's all I have to share for right now. I don't know when I'll pick this vlog up again, but I'm gonna try to keep it going for like a few days. Hi guys, it's like 2 o'clock on Wednesday. I started this vlog yesterday and I haven't picked up the camera once today. It has been one of those days where I just have no energy at all. I'm so tired. I find this happens to me quite often, like when summer kind of changes into fall. And for the last, like, I guess since the weekend, like kind of on the weekend, the weather sort of took that turn where it's like cold in the mornings, warm in the afternoon, and then cold in the evenings. And like, you know, when it's cold in the morning and your bed's all warm and you're like, I don't want to get out. That's where I've been at. So I have very little energy today. I feel like people are telling me really long, elaborate stories, and I'm like, what? So we're just doing our best today. So I'm just putting my stuff away from the haul that I shared with you guys earlier in this vlog. So I'm just putting that stuff away. I have a client in about 15 minutes for gel nail fill and a pedicure. So I'm all set up for that. I've got everything kind of ready to go there behind me. So I'm just kind of doing some last minute like tidying up, so at the end of the day I can just take off, because I'll finish her around 4:30 and my husband picks me up from work on Wednesdays and we go to the gym. So I like to be able to just kind of like scoot out the door, because you just got to get out of work as fast as you can and go to the gym or you're not going to go. That's basically how that works. So I just thought I would pick up the camera for a few seconds today and tell you how tired I am. And also my skin is looking a lot better. It's quite itchy right here, but only after I've had the mask on. Same thing on this side, and a little bit on the side of my nose is a little bit itchy. So the mask is definitely not helping matters. However, it's certainly better than it was. Last week I didn't even feel like I could human. My face was so swollen and itchy. So feeling much better on that front. I've got a little bit of time, I think tomorrow morning before I start. I'm gonna film, I've got like a drugstore haul to film for you guys. I'll do that as like a separate video, but oh yeah, and I have my Boxycharm video ready to go. I'll post that tonight after the gym. I got the Vial of Us Essentials palette and I used it today. I just used like 2 colors and oh my gosh, I loved it so much. I just love, this is like such a nice like neutral eye with like a nice little wingy, so I was really feeling that energy. Good morning, my friends. It is early morning. I just got to the salon. There's no one here. Do you ever wake up in the morning, have one eye that's watering? It's like always this one. My husband's always like, what are you doing? Because I'm like dabbing my eye in the car. I'm like, I'm trying to save my eye makeup because it's always this one eye. So I'm thinking, because nobody's here yet, I have a little bit of cleaning to do before I start, but nobody's in the building yet. I have that little drugstore haul I've been wanting to film. So I think I'm just gonna film that really quick before anybody gets here and starts like chatting with me. Don't look at the mess behind me. I'm thinking I might just start filming right now really quick before anybody arrives, even before I've had my breakfast. So I'm gonna go do that. Good morning. It's Friday. Yay. I'm working a short day today, just a half day. So I've got a couple of clients for nails this morning, and then I'm gonna be off at 1 o'clock. So I'm gonna go meet my husband after work for some lunch down the street from here. And yeah, it's gonna be really nice. So I'll probably get some groceries this afternoon because we're going tomorrow to Shediac to see my mom, give her a hand with a few things around the property. Now that fall is coming, winter will not be far behind, and my mom lives right on the water, so the winters there are like a little intense. So there's a few things we need to do to help her out in preparation for that. So we're gonna go do that tomorrow, have a little lunch with her, and then come home and vote, because there's an election happening for some reason. So that's kind of the plan for today and tomorrow. I've got a little bit of time in between my clients this morning. I think I'll wax my legs because it is still mild outside. It was like, it had kind of taken the turn of fall this like earlier this week and on the weekend. And then yesterday and today it's like 30 degrees. It's so warm. So gonna take advantage of that and wear my sandals and, you know, wear a dress while I can, because we'll soon be into like sweaters for the next 8 months in Canada. So update on my new EFile that I was telling you guys about. So I had a chance to use it all week this week and I really, really like it. It feels like it runs a lot smoother. Like I think the vibration level is a lot lower than the one that I had previously. So really loving that. Quite a few of my clients were like, oh my gosh, it's so quiet. I'm like, I know. So I've been really enjoying that. So I'm glad that I spent the money on that and made that purchase. I've got my doctor in for her nails this morning. She's my first client. So I'll kind of check in with her about my skin. It's looking a lot better. I do find that at the end of the day, after I've had, my doors are really squeaky. I do find at the end of the day when I've had my mask on for quite a while, my lips are really burning at the end of the day, but otherwise I'm feeling really good. I think, you know, I've still got a little bit of texture here, but this has really cleared up, and same on this side. So I just want to check in with her and find out if I should still be using that cream that she gave me over my whole face or just on those areas. I just want to use my nice skincare again. Not because my skin looks bad, because actually my skin looks really good, like surprisingly good, considering I'm not using any of my stuff for like acne prone skin. I'm assuming maybe this like antibacterial cream that she gave me is kind of keeping all of that at bay, but I just miss like the routine of it. My husband was teasing me. He's like, who cares? I was like, I care. I enjoy it. I enjoy the process. So I'm obviously still like taking my makeup off at the end of the day with like a cleansing balm, and then I'm just going in with like my regular cleanser. But then all I'm doing is putting this cream on that she gave me and the stuff on my lips that she gave me. But I just want to do like a serum or something. So I'm going to touch base with her about that today and see what she thinks. I also put aside a couple little things for her as like a little present. So I had a bunch of these Grace and Stella eye masks. What? I love how they say it's like an energy drink for your eyes. So these are like an anti-wrinkle and energizing eye mask. I got these, I got a pack of, I don't know how many. I got a box of them in a Boxycharm. So I put those aside for her. And then I had one of these gold sheet masks on my retail shelf. So I thought I might just give her these as like a nice little self-care duo, just as a thank you, because she's just so good to me. It just is so nice to have a really great family doctor. And I'm just so grateful that she got me in so quickly and figured everything out. So I just like to give people little presents when they're super awesome. So that's that. I tested out I've been using the last couple of days the eyebrow pencil that came in my Boxycharm, and I do like it. It's a little bit dark. So normally I do a darker color here, and then I do sort of the soft blonde here. And I've been just using that brow pencil on the whole thing. So they look a little dark, a little blocky. But with my hair up, it's not too bad because most of the blonde is like way up here. So that's the update on that brow product. And I've been using the Essentials 2 palette all week, and I've been really loving that as well. And I tried out the Essence, like the marker brow product that I showed you guys in my drugstore haul. I think that video would have gone up right before this one. I'm not sure the order of things sometimes. And I didn't feel like it did a lot. I tried to do a couple of little like hair strokes right here at the first of my brows, and I don't know if it did that much. So I'm going to try tomorrow. Probably all I'll put on for makeup tomorrow is like a BB cream and like a little mascara. So I think tomorrow I'll try using that brow product without also using a pencil and see if I can get more like a fluffier look. And I did use the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Uncensored, is that what it was called? I can't remember. The mascara, the other Exhibitionist mascara that I picked up, I used that today. This is what my lashes look like. It's really hard to tell when you use a mascara for the first time because I find they need to be like seasoned for like a week or so before you can really tell if you like it or not. I'm always looking outside because there's always like weirdos just like walking around really slowly in the parking lot. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, hey, I'm done my first client. Now I've got a little bit of time. So I'm gonna turn the music off for a second here. I'm gonna wax my legs. This is like the life of an esthetician. You just do your own stuff whenever you have time. So I was gonna show you what I set up to do because I think, I don't know, maybe people will find this funny. So I have my wax pot behind me. You can see it there. I have like the double wax pot. And so what I do is I set my iPad up on the back of the bed. So I put the bed up and I prop my leg up on the back of the bed and I watch a show while I wax my legs. I've got my wax pot there. I've got a whole bunch of sticks, and then I've got my little strips. I like these. They're like the non-woven strips, so they don't leave like little stringies everywhere. So that's how I set up to wax my legs so that I'm not bored. I just like watch a show on Netflix or whatever. I just download like a few things on my iPad at the beginning of every week so that I have something to watch if I decide to like do my nails or wax my legs or whatever. Earlier in the week, I was working on some tax stuff for this year. I'm trying to get like ahead of the game. I have a little show to watch. So this week I finished watching Glow Up on Netflix, which was like a makeup artist competition. It was really good, really, really interesting. So I really liked that. I watched that. If you're into like the whole makeup transformation thing, I think you really like that show. If you haven't watched it, it's really, really good. So now I'm watching, what is it called? Okay, it's called Lost in Space on Netflix. I'm only on the second episode, but it's really good. If you like sci-fi I recommend it. It's really, really good. So I'm gonna watch that while I wax my legs, and I'll check in with you guys when I'm done. I'll probably close this vlog off then. I was just about to come on here and sign off this vlog, and I went out into the hall where the washroom is, and there was a parcel. So I was thinking that it was I ordered like an infrared thermometer off of Amazon. So I assumed that it was that because it's in like an Amazon box, but it's actually the Dremel that company wanted to send to me to try out. So I thought we would just unbox it really quickly together. So this is the box right here. The packaging is really nice. It just says electric nail drill kit. And on the back, it just gives you sort of an indicator of the power and the output and all of that sort of stuff. So let's open up the box. Okay, so opening up the box, this must be the brand, and I would say based on this little note, this is a product that's available on Amazon. I needed both hands, so I was like, I'll just move over here where I have my proper setup. So this is the box. This is the file in the box. So this is gonna be the base piece right here. It looks very fancy. It actually has like a clip on the back of it, which is really interesting. So you could maybe clip it to your cart or something like that if you were doing feet. So I'm just gonna unbox it for now, and then I'll try it out and demo it for you in a future video. But it came with a set of bits and a few arbor bands, so that's really nice. Usually when I order something like this, it comes with sort of the one that holds the arbor bands, and then it might come with one other. So this came with like a whole little set of bits for it, which is really nice. Okay, so I think this goes with the hand piece. And then we've got some cords here. Okay, so this is gonna be the piece that attaches the hand piece to the base, and this is gonna be the actual power. So I'm noticing right away that it comes with a USB plug. So I'm wondering if it charges. I'm gonna have to read the little booklet because it doesn't come with a plug that actually plugs in the wall. So I'm wondering if it could be like a cordless situation, which would be really interesting. Would be especially good for doing toes. So I'll do a little bit of research before I use it, but this is the hand piece. This has a nice weight to it. Very similar in weight to the new one that I had just purchased. I don't know the retail price on this or anything like that. Again, I'll have all that information when I demo this for you guys, but I thought it'd be fun to unbox it together. It's this really pretty sort of pink color. Yeah, really cool, very interesting. So I'm very excited to try this out. I can't believe how fast it got here. I mean, obviously it was shipped through Amazon. I just assumed it was gonna be coming from like a company, just based on the brief conversation that I had with the girl via Instagram DMs. So very excited, it came very quickly. So I may even take this home this weekend and play around with it a little bit. Maybe I'll grab a couple of products to take home with me for the weekend and try it out on myself first. So very cool, love this sort of matching pink moment. So stay tuned for a demo of that and an update on that. But I think I'll close this vlog out here. It's the end of the week. I'm getting ready to do my last client of the day, and then I'll be leaving. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for some future videos on that Dremel, and let me know in the comments below if there's anything you'd like to see from me next. And I thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. Subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this, and I'll see you guys soon in another video. Bye!